Biden hitting back harder today at Russia's economy, banning Russian oil imports, warning that Americans will pay a price for defending freedom, especially at the pump.
WGN's Julian Cruz now live with more on today's actions and what they mean. Julian.
Ray and Micah, with strong bipartisan support, President Joe Biden banning the importation of Russian oil and natural gas into the United States, but heavily dependent European nations unable for now to join in the energy boycott.
Today, I'm announcing the United States is targeting the main artery of Russia's economy. We're banning all imports of Russian oil and gas and energy.
President Joe Biden from the Roosevelt Room in the White House, upping the ante in the perilous effort to slow Russia's Vladimir Putin and his advancing troops in Ukraine.
That means Russian oil will no longer be acceptable at U.S. ports, and the American people will deal another powerful blow to Putin's war machine.
But today's actions by the White House more symbolic than anything, given that American energy buyers import very little Russian oil.
We're 5% of Russia's exports, so it's not going to have that big of an impact.
Neither Russia or the U.S. likely to feel severe effects from today's announcement, according to clinical finance PhD Philip Braun.
It's a global market. And I think that's one reason why President Biden's not worried about cutting off supplies to the U.S. They'll easily find supplies elsewhere.
So why do gas prices keep going up?
There was an expectation that there would be a global cutoff of Russian oil, which is not going to be the case.
Europe, heavily dependent on cheap Russian energy, unable to cut off supplies from Putin, though European leaders pledging to slowly wean themselves off Russian oil and natural gas in the coming year. And though Braun says here in Chicago we're likely to see elevated prices at the pump for an extended period of time, prices are likely to stabilize, barring any major surprises.
My expectation is we've reached a high point.
But natural gas is a different story, Braun says, particularly when it comes to global supplies and expensive liquefied natural gas transport by ship. For now, hard-hitting financial and economic sanctions worldwide, according to Braun, having a heavy impact on Russia. Coming up at 6:30, Ukraine's President Zelensky thanking his American counterpart. On the far north side, Julian Cruz, WGN News.